don't look right. Right
it looks fine.
I
If you
just
touch
need
it, you're gonna mess it up.
Ah. You think so?
It looks fine.
Oh, okay. You just short. That's what it is. You didn't lift your thing up, but that's why you.
But you're too high. I'm not sure you're too high.
No, it's. See, I'm now on the floor. Okay.
You're fine.
You're fine. Why you still got this hat on?
Because I want it on.
Did you get a bald head?
Yes.
Alright. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back.
I mean, I did just come from outside.
Bitch, don't do it. It's not hot. I mean, it's not cold in here. Because it's definitely hot in here. Ain't cold.
Well, it's the temperature in your house is always off. It's always off. When it's hot, it's cold. Or when it's hot, it's still hot. And when it's cold, it's freezing cold. And now all of a sudden y'all got fancy and now y'all turn on the heat. And it's not even cold outside. Well, that cold to have.
Somebody got the heat.
I mean, it is cold enough for a hat. Because, I mean, it is November. But it's not cold enough for heat. Y'all got the heat on like 80 degrees. And it's only 60-something degrees outside.
Look, the weather has been very funny.
No, this house is very funny.
No, the weather has been very, very funny lately. Like, it's been too damn cold. You know, it was actually snowing last week. In November, and it never snows in November. It takes a, you know.
Well, no, that's not true. Because one Thanksgiving it had snowed. I remember that was.
I mean, but it's not like okay, it's going to snow when November.
It wasn't even hard snow, Kevin. It was light snow. It didn't even stick.
But no, in New Jersey, oh my God.
Well, we don't live in New Jersey. We live in Philadelphia.
Thank God. But you know, I hope you guys had a great weekend. As always, you know, I always have a good weekend. Somebody left a comment saying that will be the day when Kevin has a bad weekend. And I thought about when the last time I had a bad weekend. And the last time I had a bad weekend was that day I snapped, you know?
When?
When I had too much alcohol that day.
When?
In June.
Oh, Butter's Cookout?
Yeah,
oh,
okay?
Yeah.
That's the last time. And I'll ever want that weekend again.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yes, that was terrible. So, shout out to that person that made me actually remember of a bad weekend I had. But shout out to Brandon the dentist. We had a good time. And then we went to the club. Oh my God. We was only there for 1 hour. And when I say we got it popping, we got it popping for that 1 little hour. The day was open. Shout out to Steph, who was my bartender. She, you know, she was hooking them drinks up. I mean, I was up when I got out that damn thing. I was so on that, you know how when you park your car and they got those little blocks that's in front of the car, or that separates. We was so twisted that we was on there playing American Gladiator to see who could knock who off the damn thing. I know it's weird, but you know that's just some of the random fun moments I had. So you know we had a good time. So shout out to Brandon and Dennis. And
I hate to ask, but who knocked who off?
Okay, at first I was winning. Then all of a sudden I had to play against Art. So Art knocks me off the damn
Oh,
thing.
Art went too.
Art was there. I didn't know.
Oh.
So, you know, Art knocked me off. And then his cousin Mike had knocked me. That don't sound right. It don't sound right.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time you got knocked off by somebody at the club.
Get your life. So, you know, we just had a good time. And yesterday I was playing with clothes all damn day yesterday, but I found $46 watching clothes. That is the best time to find money.
Today I found $12 in this pocket, but that's because this past Friday I had went to the ATM and I had spent money at the as I got the money out the ATM, and I spent money and I knew I had change left. And then what day was that? Was it Saturday or Sunday? What was it was Saturday, the next day. And I went looking for the money, and I'm like, I can't find this money. And then I washed these scrubs over the weekend, and then this morning, I took my dog out, and as I was taking her out, I was putting the keys in my pocket, but instead of putting the keys in this pocket, I put them in my back pocket, and then that's when I pulled up the $12. I said, oh, there!
I know that's right. Oh, you want to be a bad girl?
You want to be bad. Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I hope you all had a good weekend. I'm not feeling the Eagles anymore. You know, I'm kind of disappointed.
Until they win again.
No, but I'm just really disappointed. It's not even if they win again, because I think the season is over.
I can't get into football. I just can't.
Oh, I love football.
Now, I can get into basketball. I love basketball. I can go and watch a basketball game. I just love basketball. But football, I'm just like this.
I just love watching Philly play. I mean, I mean, shout out to them other cities, but I only like when the Eagles play. There's no shade to the other football teams. But, you know, I got a little...
I'm so bored when it comes to football.
You know what's crazy? Let me tell you the connection to this Eagles story I'm about to tell y'all.
Oh, God. Which Eagles player did you sleep with?
Oh, no. You tried it. But I would sleep with Mr. Deshaun Jackson, number 10. Yes, I would. But the quarterback's sister, Michael Vick, she actually watches the Scorpion Show. Oh. His sisters watch the show. Oh. So, you know.
Well, how'd you find that?
Because I have a friend of mine, you know, who works at Fox or whatever. But he's going to be doing
Fox what?
Fox 29.
Oh.
I get your life.
Is it that funny?
Shut up. No, shut up. I'm not talking.
What? I didn't say not one word. See how people would give themselves up? I didn't say. All I said was, "Is it that friend?"
What friend? I don't know what he's talking about.
The one that we always say.
Everybody see all. Yeah, but no, not that one. No.
Why would you say that?
No, because they both like.
Well, see, look how he just said. I didn't even. You don't know.
It's not even. I don't know.
You should have. Why would you say light skin?
Well,
I whispered it.
Like, I'm just saying, because it's no secret. I mean, what I'm saying is no secret about...
But just tell a damn story.
Yeah, whatever. So anyway, you know, she happened to be saying, I'm about to go watch the Scorpion Show. And he's like, I know them. And then he happened to call me, and then I was talking to her for a good 10 minutes.
Oh, you were talking to her?
Yeah.
Oh.
About how she loves the show and everything.
Oh, what's her name?
Her name is Courtney.
Hi, Courtney.
I'm going to give you her Twitter name on Twitter because I can't remember off the top of my head.
Why, did she follow you?
Mm-hmm. I follow her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so shout out to
make
her.
sure you tweet her this video and tell her we gave you a shout out. So, hi, Courtney.
Yeah, shout out to the Vicks. I hope y'all last name Vicks because you know how sometimes we going to have different last names and stuff.
Oh, who gives a damn? She knows who we're talking about.
But look, she know, all right, but bitch, don't do it. So, you know,
why are you still lifting that chair?
I have to sit up. I don't like being on the ground.
Is that how you are in bed? You gotta be on top. I know.
Do you have to be on top?
I'll be anywhere as long as I get my nut off. I don't care where the hell I'm at. I can be on the floor as long as I get it off. Make me no damn difference.
I really hope kids don't watch our show. So anyway, what happened this? Oh, so I was minding my business on a Saturday night, trying to watch Iyanla's Fix My Life. Trying.
Okay. You know that was the episode that you had to pay attention.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm downstairs because we watch Sweetie Pies. Wait, before we get into Iyanla, Sweetie Pies. I'm gonna need Sweetie Pie to really get it together because her son Tim just can't get it together. Her or Tim can't get it together when it comes to hiring people. I understand y'all want to help people out in the neighborhood with jobs, but y'all need efficient people that's going to help run y'all business, especially since you got a fucking show on the Oprah Network.
Okay.
Come on now. Everything needs to be together. These workers need to be on time. They all need to dress professional, look professional. They all should know how to open and close a store. Everybody should be well-bred on how to open
answer a phone, okay? On how to open. Everybody should be well-bred on how to open a store.
Yes.
Okay.
And make sure they never run out of chicken. Sweetie Pies is in $40,000 in debt with one of the damn distributors.
What?
Child,
and then they just open up another restaurant.
Okay, they open up a restaurant, and she's thinking about closing that restaurant because she said they're too close to each other.
And it's competing with the customer, which I can kind of understand. But then Tim's point is, but the other restaurant has too many customers, and they don't have enough space to see all those customers.
And y'all getting that Oprah money.
So why can't they just expand the old one?
I don't know.
Like add on another part.
Why can't they have new people in there that's doing their job? They got all of these bunch of I'm not
around the way fillets.
Yeah, around the way fillets that don't want to work. They lazy. They be on Facebook. They be on Twitter tweeting and stuff. No, you are there to work.
What does little Charles be doing?
Little Charles, she over there, I don't know, clean the fish tank. That's all she know how to do. Clean the fish tank, because she don't know how to run no store.
Okay. All she was my mouth.
Okay. and win a new job every day. Okay. Now he wants to be an actor.
But he still hasn't solved that problem. We're cleaning that goddamn fish tank.
Because the fish always die.
Okay. You see, the fish tank sits up on a little. Let me stop. Your mom has to go into detail of where that washing machine sits.
It sits into a crate.
It sits in a little drain. Okay. It's like, Mom, we don't need to know that.
But yes, Tim and Janae, Tim Now I understand Janae is needy. She's a very needy girl, but you're gonna have to really take time out for your wife and your kids. Everything is not always sweetie pies, sweetie pies, sweetie pies. You need to know your priorities. Miss Sweetie Pie.
I thought her name was Robbie.
Yes, Miss Robbie, but you know her name Sweetie Pie. Oh. You know, Miss Robbie, you did a good job hiring a new manager, but now you need another manager. Like, you need 2 good managers. Your sister is a manager, but that's your sister. So your sister can slack the fuck off because she know you ain't gonna fire her.
See, she needs a main manager.
New main manager was shutting shit down. She
needs an assistant manager.
Yeah. So come on now, y'all need to really get it together. I know. You know, it's hard to run a business, especially when you're black, but we need to get this shit together. Because, you know, black people, you know, in the black store, they always overcharge. I really thought about this. They overcharge you. You got people that don't want to work, or they sitting up there eating up the damn profit.
Well, that's not always in the black store, but I think because a lot of black people tend to hire their friends and family. Yeah. And that's where that's a big no-no.
Yeah, especially, it's crazy.
I mean, it's okay to hire your friends and family, but don't hire your friends and family who are not going to work.
Yeah, they don't
don't act like when you hired them and then a year later I didn't know. No, you didn't know they were going to be like that. That's why they were unemployed when you hired them. Okay,
sure.
Get right.
Because they knew they could just do whatever they and you could pay them under the table. You ain't got to worry about that.
Okay. That's why Sweetie Pies got all those people that because she knows what she's doing. She paid them right.
But wait, how can checks bounce but not they real checks? You know, I'm not gonna go there, but
checks are bouncing. What?
Checks was bouncing like Sweetie just owed her money.
Whoa. Back it up. How is she on the Oprah network and her checks are bouncing?
I don't know. Well, maybe I probably made that up.
I was about to say,
but she's $40,000 in debt, and they like, where's our money? All this over chicken, $40,000 worth of chicken. Sweetie Pie, stop playing, pay them their money.
Okay,
and she doing.
No, Oprah wrote her a check just for coming on that network. And I know it was more than $40,000. Because if it wasn't more than $40,000, then she just got Tony Braxton.
Yes.
Okay, she sold $20 million, and they gave her $2,000 check and sent her on her way. Have a nice day.
I'm waiting for Tony to go on next chapter. Because that is going to be good.
Because they said, you sold $20 million worth of albums. And we're going to hand you a $2,000 check because you was a bad girl and you wanted to say something about it. Or you wanted to speak to the manager, didn't you?
Wait, Tony couldn't even say nothing about
you get 10 more damn
She was under a gag order.
A gag order.
Girl. So now people really want to throw you under the bus for 10 years. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time.
Because I'm going to say something. I'm going to use somebody to leak it to the press.
I said, wait, I just sold 20 million albums and $2,000. Oh, something's not right. I don't know what calculator y'all using, but y'all need to use the one that we used in high school.
Yeah.
The good ones. Okay. The ones that you
big ones.
The big ones that you can take home.
Instrument. Yeah.
They said sign this calculator. I'm not signing shit out. I'm taking this home and keeping it there.
Girl.
Okay.
That's one thing you don't want to do. Have a failed test, and your mother got to sign it.
Okay.
And don't get used to it every week. But where the test at? Oh, I left it in school. No, bitch. I know something is up.
Something's not right.
Okay. And I ain't never had to worry about those until I got to middle school. Oh, God, it was a mess.
Well, I ain't never went to no school where my mom had to sign the failed test. Thank God for that.
Oh, you lucky.
Yeah, I ain't never had to go to school like that.
But then how about I had a behavior problem, right? So, of course I want to take him to my mom to sign. So, since I wanted to be a bad boy and I ain't say nothing about it, she's going to give a classmate, who knows where Kevin Simmons live at? Oh, them girls couldn't wait to volunteer. They're going to take the letter to my mom.
Oh.
And my mom signed it. Then the next day I still fucked up and she beat my ass in the class.
That's right.
It was a mess. It was a mess. But yeah, let's get to Iyanla Fix My Life. So mind you, I was trying to watch it and it was real good. They had these two people that were married from Shreveport, Louisiana. And the husband was the pastor of a church. And of course, she's the first lady and everything. But, you know, he's been cheating with the members of the congregation in the church. And he was sleeping with women on the side. And she knew about it. And also, he fathered a child with one of the members of the church. But what they didn't know was that they were separated and not living in the same house. She had her own apartment. She had the kids during the week. And he had the kids during the weekend. So she was just, you know, I guess they both were putting up this front for the church. So she called Iyanla because she wanted Iyanla to fix her life. And, you know, Iyanla came. As soon as Iyanla came to the damn door, the girl started break down crying. I mean, I don't know why she just broke down crying, but she was crying. So Iyanla went in there, and let me just tell y'all, the way Iyanla just broke this girl down, I just loved it. I mean, she really know how to get to that root, like the main issue. So basically, she broke the girl down to find out that, okay, the main thing you love about being the first pastor is, you know, you get that parking spot and you get to wear all of these fancy church hats. So you mean to tell me you sacrifice being the first lady of this church for a parking spot and a hat, and you let this man just run all over you? And then she pulled out this paper on what abuse was. And I mean, it had every characteristic that she's going through. So why are you letting him abuse you? Why are you putting yourself through this abuse? Mm-hmm. You don't need to put yourself through that. So I mean, damn, Iyanla, you can fix my family life. Like you need to come up in here. But you know, ain't nobody. Here go my mom. Well, God got that. God can no. Iyanla, I need you to come up in here.
Well, you know what I didn't understand, because when I was watching the show, and I love Iyanla's show. I just didn't understand how she was a first lady of the church, and you know, usually members of the church are usually the ones to tell you, take all your problems to God. God will fix them. He may not fix them when you want them, but he'll fix them right on time. And then for her to have to call Iyanla instead of going to God, I was just like, girl, like, you're doing things backwards. But I mean, I guess she went to God, and God sent Iyanla. Mm-hmm. So that was God's way of fixing it. He sent Iyanla. So, you know, people come into your life for all different reasons, and God knows how to fix it. God said, I'm going to send my servant to come and fix your life, and he sent Iyanla. Okay? Because when Iyanla took that pastor to the front of the church and told him to let it all out, okay, that's what you call laying your burdens down.
See, I couldn't even get into that part all the way until he said he got molested, because my mom mysteriously woke up out her sleep, and then her and Nina started arguing. I mean, my mom did pick that argument. Did she? That wasn't in the fault. And I wanted to tell my mom, you started that. But I said, y'all not satisfied unless y'all arguing, and then y'all want to be girlfriends for the rest of the night. No. You should have that. They curse each other out. And then want to be girlfriends. Oh yeah, because then they want to talk about the damn episode towards the end. I said, damn it, this is why I can't watch shit downstairs with y'all, because y'all always loud and want to overtalk the TV.
To miss the main.
But when he said he got molested, everybody wants to shut the fuck up
and listen to that part. And then when the commercial comes, everybody got something to fuck to say.
Ooh, I was over it. So what happened?
And then people got the nerves to tweet me on the war shows. How come you don't never go to Kevin's house and watch the war shows? Okay. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
It would be easier. I mean, I would like that so we can get it done that night. But
I would never stare and see what was going on.
Because it's too much.
It's an award show here.
Mind you, Tibby and Madison wasn't even here. It was just them two.
It was just them two.
On added. You blowing so and that. That's just the relationship they
Your
had.
mom woke up out of her sleep to curse me out.
Yes. Woke up out of her sleep.
To curse her out. And I know how your mom sleeps. When she sleeps, she wants to sleep.
She was snoring. So we was just ignoring her about watching Sweetie Pies.
And then all of a sudden she popped up.
Yeah, woke up, caused that argument. It was right at the commercial break when they went to commercial after she told about the
and it went all through the commercial.
All through the commercial until he said, I got molested. So she's walking through the church. Let it out, baby. Let it. Yeah. Child, what happened? Because I know he said he got molested, but how did it happen? Did he say how it was?
I think it was a member of his family got molested, but he didn't go into detail. He did get penetrated.
Yeah, I know. I heard that.
Did say that, but I don't think he went into detail of who did it and whatever the case.
So that was his excuse.
No, it wasn't his excuse, but I think that was a part of Iyanla was just saying to him, there has to be some deep-rooted issues with you for you to feel as though you abusing your wife in this way is okay. There's something going on with you
Yeah.
That's either going on now or it has happened in your past, and he let it all out about him being abused, and then
I mean,
because that's not healthy to just walk around having sex. Well, I know of a story like that in real life.
Really?
Close to my family.
And that's why they have sex?
No, that situation, I know of a story like that where...
Oh, get molested?
No!
Oh, what will go on?
The whole incident with the guy cheating, the pastor cheating on his... But it wasn't pastor. It was a female pastor. It was her husband doing the cheating. And then she found out and made her husband stand up in front of the congregation, tell the congregation that he was cheating on her and who he was cheating on her with. And the girl was sitting in the church.
I would have loved to be there. I would have loved to be there for that moment there.
Oh, yeah.
So did people leave the church? Or?
I don't know. I don't think anybody left the church, but they don't go to the church anymore.
Oh.
You know my cousin that went to Baltimore with us to go see Taylor?
Mm-hmm.
It's her cousin on her grandfather's side of the family.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know they was gossiping at
Remember when we went to go see... And we went that night with your mom and all of us.
Mm-hmm. No!
Yeah. What? I tweeted that last night. I said, when I heard about the story, because everybody kept saying it's going to be a good show, but I never knew what it was going to be about. So then when I saw it, I tweeted and I said, I know of this in real life. I know of this.
Sure, I said, the secret is going to be spilled. Shout out to On TV for tweeting me, But, so, yeah, they tweeted me.
Who tweeted you?
On TV.
Oh.
I don't know. I know Oprah ain't running that one. But, hey, shout out to the network. Hey. So she gets to the issues on why and everything, and that's what Oprah tweeted. Abuse is not, she said, abuse is not a reason to abuse. And I said, go ahead, go off, Oprah. Mm-hmm. So then she's still talking to him in the church and everything. So then she brings them together and they started.
I thought it was a part where, correct me if I'm wrong, I thought it was a part where they mentioned something about she cheated on him too. Didn't she say, Iyanla say something like before a commercial break, or is it just me, where she mentioned that then the wife got tired and she actually cheated on her husband at one point? I could have swore that was said, but then they never touched on that.
I don't know if she cheated or not.
After the fact.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I could have swore I heard that because I was waiting for Iyanla to mention that, but then when she didn't mention it, I kept saying, well, did she really say that?
No, but he lied to Iyanla, talking about he only slept with 5 women. Now I know he slept with more than 5 women. Then somebody tweeted me.
No, he didn't say he only slept with 5. I thought he told her that he slept, because he said that he slept with about 10 in the church, and then because remember Iyanla was making him back up, making those 10 spaces.
He said 5 in the beginning.
And then she said, I guess, and then he started saying 10, and she was making him. And then when she told him, "Now look how far away from the altar you are," I said, "Girl, you better read." Him. She read him.
But I'm glad she got him to get that off his chest, and because most men would not admit that, and he admitted that on TV. He was going through it.
But you know what? I'm glad that Iyanla. I'm glad that the wife decided to leave him, because I think one time maybe, but 20 different women.
Because Iyanla made her see the damn light.
And then he had a baby by one of the women in the congregation, and they were still coming into the church.
That whole scene where she told him she was leaving him reminded me of Why Did I Get Married? Not Why Did I Get Married? What's that movie? Tyler Perry. When she was abusing the husband after he got
I didn't see that movie.
Oh my God. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That's what that whole scene reminded me of. That she was leaving him for another man. She probably do got another.
But
man
she probably do. But she looked like she was like, when she said that she was gonna leave him and the guy started getting sad, she looked like I don't care.
Yeah. They've been already separated all these months, and he been showing his ass sleeping with girlfriend. It was just really, really good.
How do you go to church and listen to your husband preach, knowing that, like for instance, when it comes time to give your testimony during church, you can't even give a testimony because you live in this false life, like, because if she did get up and give a testimony, I'm sure it would have spilled everything.
Sure.
What? I'd have been like this, just like this in church.
So I was like, I would have loved to have go to that church yesterday, after it aired on TV, because they're going to be talking about it.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I would have loved to seen it, and then I would love to hear his testimony if he testified and talk about how his life has changed since he got that burden off his chest. Yeah, like she stopped going to the church. He admitted to the church that what he did,
and they kept him.
Yeah, they ain't let him go. But it's a lot of dirty pastors out there. These I don't see because we don't. Well, see the Catholic church. I grew up in the Catholic churches, and I don't know what they do, but I've heard about the priests and all of that with the boys. But I'm pretty sure some of them priests be getting it in with the nuns. I'm not saying,
but I know Diggy,
but it's just crazy.
I know when I was with Diggy yesterday, he was saying to me, well, all of them do that, and I was like, no, you can't say all pastors and priests do that.
Yeah,
because that's not fair. Because that's just like saying all white people are racist or all black people are ignorant. You can't say that. I think that there are priests and pastors who do stuff like that, but then you do have your good priests and pastors, and you just can't think that since you hear this every so often that everybody does that, because that's not necessarily true. I think that a lot of times, and I said this in one of our past videos when we were talking about Eddie Long. People put their priests and their pastors on this high pedestal, a pedestal which they should not be put upon, because at the end of the day, they are still of human flesh just like you and I. And what I love about my pastor is that every Sunday, he'll constantly remind himself, every day we sin. And he'll say,
what he did?
No, he won't say what he did, but he'll say, Lord knows, just basically saying that this past week I've sinned. And, just being open and honest about it. Because, you have a lot of pastors and priests out there who won't be open and honest and say, okay, well, I've sinned. Whatever the case may be. But I think that we have to stop putting these pastors up on this high pedestal, because when we do put them on the highest pedestal, and when stuff like this happens, like what happened last night on Iyanla, then we all put on this shock face like, oh my God, I can't believe. But then you have to realize these are still human beings. They still.
But I understand, but sometimes it is a shock, because you look at them. Well, we all supposed to be children of God and everything, but when you preach to a church the word of God. We expect you to live that way. Even though you are human, we expect you to be, not perfect, but try every way possible to be a good man and a perfect man. So when stuff happens, sometimes it does shock the church. But then again, some of the people shouldn't even be so shocked, because some people go to church and then when they come out as a damn sailor.
I mean, what?
Even throw shade in the damn church.
Yeah, and that's, because everybody always says, you should not leave out of church the way you came in. But I think what you just said to that, I think that a lot of times, my mind just went blank. My mind just went blank.
You said a lot of times.
Yeah, I know, and my mind just went completely blank.
That's all right.
What I was going to say about what you said about
maybe
how they should live a certain way, which is true. But you know what? I think to me, I look at that as a perfect life, and nobody is perfect. Yes, we all should live, but nobody's perfect. And yes, we all sin. And so therefore, I don't look at any deacons or deaconesses or pastors or first ladies of any church as if they are so holy and so this and so that, because they all sin. I sin. I sin all the time, But does that make me less of a human, or does that make me less of any? No, it doesn't. I am a human, and so therefore things happen. Not saying that, I should already expect for something like what this pastor was doing to happen. No, I shouldn't expect that. But at the same time, I shouldn't be overly shocked or surprised when it does happen, because at the end of the day, especially because he was young, he still has hormones and he still has feelings downstairs in this,
Yeah.
And I mean, I just think it's sad that he resorted to sleeping with all of these women inside. That's just blatantly disrespectful. For him to sleep with the women inside of his church and then get one of them pregnant.
And I think it'll be easier for him now. Once he get married, he can go whore with whoever he want to whore with.
No, he don't need to get married. He needs to stay single.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he needs to stay
so
single.
Whoever he want to whore with. Because somebody sent me the link for Media Takeout, and they said that, and then mind you, it was his name. This is from 2009. They was talking about him. Damn, this is almost 2013. So this has been going on for a long time.
Well, yeah, this has been going on for a long time with him.
Wow.
And no telling how old that child is that he had.
It got to be at least 3 or 4. Because that's when the story was published. Why do I keep seeing a shadow? Oh. No, it's not moving as fast. You see it? Is it this?
Yeah. It's that.
Oh. Thinking I'm seeing shit. So, sorry y'all. So, anyway, besides, we talking about church, how was Mother Rivers? You didn't give us an update.
Okay, so Diggy and I went to church yesterday. We got to church. Everything was locked. So we went to the office building, that was locked. So we went next door to the school, that was locked. But all the cars were out there. So we're like, well, what the hell is going on? And you know, during the cold winters, we moved downstairs because there's no heat in the main sanctuary. There's heat downstairs. But there was nobody there. So then me and Diggy, I said, well, we'll just go to my aunt's church. And Diggy was like, yeah, we're going to somebody's church because, you know, today's Sunday and I want to be in somebody's church. Mm-hmm. So we went to my aunt's church, which is not too far from my house. But then I had called the pastor's sister last night, and she had told me that they actually had church an hour earlier than usual because they were going to another pastor's church to celebrate his anniversary. And being as though I wasn't at church last Sunday because I had to work, I missed the memo. Mm-hmm. But you know, and she said it before I could say it because I was about to say it. Mm-hmm. And she said, yeah, nobody thought to put a sign on the door. And I said, yeah, nobody did think to put a sign on the door because that would have been helpful. Somebody to put a sign on the door saying, oh, we're next door. Or, oh, if you come, then we're going to be here, you know.
Y'all church need a Facebook page. Y'all need somebody to run that.
It won't be me. I don't even run my own Facebook
I'm gonna go to the church at 9 or 10 myself.
So you know, so Diggy and I, we went to my aunt's church instead, and so we had a good time there. It was a good service. It was a very good service. So, yeah. Okay.
But I asked how was Mother Rivers.
Well, that was the point. I couldn't.
Oh, you don't even know.
Like,
child, let me get my life.
That was the purpose.
Oh, okay.
So, but I'm gonna find out. I'll probably find out Wednesday because I have to find out where exactly she lives, or I can call my aunt who knows where she lives at. So because I want to actually go and see her.
Yeah, I was worried about it because I didn't hear you talk about it in a while.
Yeah, I actually want to go and see her. So yeah, it felt good too yesterday when I went to church because at my aunt's church, my grandmom's best friend actually goes to my aunt's church, her and her daughter, and to see her. She's such a sweet old lady. She's in her 80s still, so she's just a sweet old lady. I made a mistake and knocked her head off.
Was the wig?
No, she has all her hair.
No, that's right.
Yeah, she has all her hair. But when I gave her a hug, you know, but she had, you know, old women with the church hats, and so when I went to give her a hug and a kiss, my arm hit her hat and it popped off like this, and her daughter was trying to grab her hat. And I said, "Oh Lord." Oh, but she's a sweet old woman. I love this lady.
So there's this big investigation on right now with Kevin Clash. I know that name probably sounds off the wall to you, as it did to me, until actually I went to Wendy Williams taping, and the Braxtons happened to be on there, and that's when I found out about Kevin Clash and him being the puppeteer of Elmo, and he done made all of this money.
Oh yeah.
He had this documentary on TV the other day.
Oh yeah. Oh, a whole bunch of
money. He made so much money from endorsement deals from Elmo.
Oh, yeah.
Do y'all remember when Tickle Me Elmo was the motherfucking thing, bitch?
Okay.
Girls be fighting each other.
Can you imagine? Remember when Tickle Me Elmo first came out and like around Black Friday or something, everybody was fighting over that?
Oh my God. Worse than the Furbies, because the Furbies was the first time I ever noticed that people be fighting over toys at Christmas time. But those Tickle Me Elmos, I mean, stores there had no Elmos.
Oh yeah.
And that's when I found out like people were selling stuff on the internet for like thousands of dollars for a toy that didn't even cost that much.
I remember before Oprah, when Oprah had this episode years ago, well not too long ago, but she had it on her show where she had a show about things and people that you would have never thought of, like the real inspiration behind Wendy's. Mm-hmm. And it was actually one of Dave Thomas's daughter who was the actual Wendy. The inspiration behind the real Barbie, who was the actual real Barbie. And then she had him on and was like, oh, did you ever want to know who was the actual voice of Elmo? And it was this black guy. And everybody was shocked, like, because they didn't know it was a black guy. They did not know it was a black guy.
They came together.
It's just like, everyone's like, it's a nigga. Yeah. Okay.
I was not expecting you to say that.
I wasn't expecting to see him. Okay.
So
He's a color.
yeah, so he's made all of this money doing Elmo and everything, but now he is under investigation, or he has took a leave of absence from Sesame Street because he's being alleged having a sexual relationship with a 16-year-old. Mind you, the 16-year-old is now 23, but they had a 7-year relationship. So what is he trying to gain from this? I do not know. Well, I do know. I think he just want the money, and he's out here to defame Kevin Clash and make him look like this sexual predator. And for me, I'm not here for that. And I know people might say, "Well, you don't know what happened. You wasn't there. How can you have an opinion?" Well,
you can have an opinion.
I can have an opinion, yes. But when I really want you guys to think about this. First of all, I don't know when Kevin Clash, he's 52, but at 45, why is he having any kind of relationship with a 16-year-old? I don't know. But what somebody made a good point on Twitter is that maybe he met him through the Sesame Workshop. Maybe he was working on the show or something. I don't know.
But that doesn't make it better.
I know it don't. But I do know this. At 16, in most states, 16, you are allowed to have sex with whoever you want to, as long as you consent to it.
Not in this state.
No, yes, you can. Listen.
Oh wow.
Listen.
Okay, go ahead.
At 16, as long as it's consensual, you can do that. But you can't have sex with anyone under the age of 16.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Now, let me just get this, before I say what I need to say, I need to make sure this stuff is all week. Okay? Because you know, this type of stuff that I put on my lips now, it leaves a white residue. And if you don't rub it all the way the hell in, it'll look like you got white stuff on your lip. Yeah, so yeah, let me rub that in first. Now, back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Now, let me just be clear. I really don't have an opinion about this situation because I don't really know the story. I don't know if it's true and I don't know if it's false. I really don't know Kevin Clash like that other than Elmo. And, you know, I just don't know because nowadays you have a lot of people who accuse people of doing stuff for money when they're rich, whatever the case may be. I mean, it is what it, but then I'm thinking to myself, but this guy, if this is true, he was messing with Kevin Clash for 7 years, and so he could have easily 7 years ago accused him of doing something after it first started and got money then. So then why would he wait 7 years to then bring it out? So whatever the case may be, I don't really have an opinion, and I'm not accusing somebody. I'm not accusing Kevin of doing this, and I'm not calling the guy who is accusing him, a liar. I don't know, and I won't know until everything comes out. But what I do know is, in what world or in whose mind is it okay for a 45-year-old man to be messing with a 16-year-old boy? I don't think anybody would approve of that.
No.
Whether it is consensual or not. That is not right. That's why we had that show, To Catch a Predator. When you had these old underage kids, because the last time I checked, 16 is underage. If you're not 18 or over, you are considered underage. The last time I checked, 16 is underage, and the show on To Catch a Predator, they were older men preying on younger people who were in their teens. So I don't see how somebody who's 45 years old, it is okay to mess with or to have any type of relationship with a 16-year-old. 45 years old, you are old enough to be this person's father.
And these days,
the grandfather, okay? Because this lady at my job today kept saying her grandson. I'm looking at her like, grandson? You look like you're somebody's mom. Well, I guess you are somebody's mom. You know what I mean? You don't think that far to say, grandson. Looking at her. You're like, yeah, it's my grandbaby. And I'm looking at her like, oh my God. You have a grandson as young as you are? Like, but hey, this is 2012. I digress. But I just don't think that it's okay. Like when people, like when you said the whole thing about in some states it's consensual, I don't like to hear that because I feel as though I don't care. It should be illegal in all states to mess with a 16-year-old. That is disgusting.
Let me tell you something. I was 16 at one point. Ooh,
I was 16 at one point too, but I ain't never messed with no 45-year-old.
Oh no, not 45.
As a matter of fact, when I was 16, as a matter of fact, when I was 16, I never ever mess with anybody who was 20 years old. Let me let y'all in on a little secret that I've never told anybody until right now. Okay? Here goes. Here goes. When I lost my virginity at the age of 19, which was just a few short years ago, okay? I did lose my virginity at the age of 19. When I lost my virginity, let's just keep that clear, okay? Because I was sexually active before 19. But when I lost my virginity, which I was. Don't get me wrong. Okay? Don't get me wrong. I knew what to do. I just wasn't doing it yet. But when I stepped over that boundary at the age of 19, when I was over the age, the person that I lost my virginity to, Lord help me, was 37 years old. Now, that's something I've never said before, but I've said it. But
tomorrow on the Scorpion Show,
it's the truth. But let me just say this: I was of age. Okay, I was of age. I was of age. I was not 16. I was not 17. I was of age. And not only that, I was turning 20. I was turning 20. I was of age. Someone who is 16 years old is not of age. You are still not legal.
Woo.
You're not legal in this country. You're just not.
I just needed to get. Oh God! I just took that shot. I shouldn't have did that. My God! I'm gagging and I'm just. And I'm
no.
Let
me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You see this 37-year-old? You swear up and down. He's 20-something.
I'm getting.
But this is the thing.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Why? I was of age.
I'm getting goosebumps in this shot of Patron and what you just said. I'm starting to sweat.
Why?
I'm sorry.
But you were just about to say you were 16. I was with an older person.
I wasn't gonna say no older person like that.
I was about to say.
In my life.
But I was of age.
But listen.
Not only that, I was 19. Listen. Wait, hold on. I was 19.
Don't defend yourself.
No, I'm just saying. I was 19. First of all, 19, that's grown in this country.
Right.
Okay, you're grown.
But you're not really grown, but you're grown.
Well, you're considered. Well, if you go to jail, you're going to adult jail.
At 18, you're considered an adult. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was 19 on my way to 20.
Yeah, but I'm not mad.
Oh, I know you're not mad because I was grown. Not only was I grown, but I was 19 with a full-time job. I was doing my thing.
See, you're defending yourself. You ain't got to defend yourself.
No, I'm not defending myself, but you're making this whole, you were 19.
I was grown. Picture it. The McKellen I'm sitting next to, I can't.
Well, it's the truth.
I can't.
But you know what you can't picture that I can't picture is me sleeping with me being 16 sleeping. Oh, I would have never taken that route.
Okay, so this is gonna be a good topic. Look, the stuff. All the stuff
let's stay on this.
We're gonna stay on this.
Yeah.
So, cause I know you're saying 16 is too young, but at 16, and this is what some people fail to understand. You know what you're doing. You know what's going on at 16. So. I'm 16 and I meet somebody 21 and I say I want to have sex with them, that's what I can do. And I say it's okay, you can go ahead and do that. But if you're 21 and you met somebody 16 and they don't want to do it, that's considered statutory rape and you did not consent to that. If I was 15, even if I say yes and that person's 21, no, I can't go out there and do that because that's still against the law. So I just want to make sure you guys understand that. But at 16, oh God, I don't even want to go all back into it, but I would have never messed with nobody in my 30s or nothing like that. So I'm still trying to understand why he was messing with this 16-year-old.
Well, see, that's the point that I'm trying to make.
I
don't understand why, if you're 45 years old, a 16-year-old, that's like for instance, like I said, when I was 19 I was what? I think I was 3 months away from 20. But either way, I was grown.
Okay, when I was 16, oldest was 27.
Okay.
That was it.
Well, that's. I mean, technically, that's still bad.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, but that's 27. That's.
First of all, I can say this. Hey, I was grown. I wasn't grown.
No, but you see, No. There's a big difference.
No, the bottom line is you were an illegal adult.
I was a legal adult.
And I was at a consenting age.
Yeah, but I was a legal adult.
And I was a consenting age.
But whether you're a consenting age or not, A 45-year-old messing with a 16-year-old, that's just not right.
But see, he said that he wasn't having sex with this boy until he was at the legal age.
Oh, so he has admitted to messing with this guy.
Yeah, that's when you let me finish.
But that doesn't make sense.
But
First of all, I'm not gonna let you finish.
7 years?
Let me say something. I'm not gonna let you finish. You know why I'm not gonna let you finish? Because that right there, because I didn't know he said that, is a bold-faced lie. Nobody in their right mind is going to make me believe that you are talking and messing with this boy and that you wait until he turned. So he waited 2 years to have sex with this boy.
I don't know what they were doing or what kind of relationship they had. Even if it was a lie at 16, listen, he don't want to damage his reputation. I think this
So he lied.
But I think this guy's out to damage Kevin's reputation.
Kevin Clash damaged his own reputation by saying that. You know how? So basically,
He's
let me
not
tell you
that
something.
good in this,
Let me tell you
but
something.
he's still gonna be bringing that Elmo money.
Your boy, of course. But he damaged his own reputation by saying that. You know why? Because basically what he's saying is, yes, I was messing with this guy when he was 16 years old, but we waited until he was of age, meaning you waited 2 years.
But
that's
wait a minute.
still wrong. I don't want no 45-year-old man.
Now listen, so we are all different people, and some people like different stuff. But me, I like older people, but not that fucking old, okay? We just having this conversation last week.
We are, because one day we're going to be there.
Okay. Now, man, a minute. Now, when I get older, now, first of all, as a gay man, when I get up there, I hope that I am already settled.
Because you see
because these old men now, they treat these young people like royalty because they done fucked up during their years, and now they ready to settle down. They ready to get tied down. They want that security in somebody, and it's hard to get that when you're age. Because first of all, it's not a lot of people still around because a lot of gay men don't make it up there. And I applaud the ones that do make it there. So anyway, I still wouldn't want that by that old, but yeah, if I'm 40 something, I would want somebody at least in their 30s or close to my age. But 45 and 16, where I'm still trying to get past that, but what I'm trying to say is 7 years. What the fuck do you want for him besides damage his reputation? You went, first of all, before you went to your lawyers, you went to the Sesame Workshop to tell them about your relationship. So if you wanted hush money, why didn't you just take the money and just go? Now you're really out to destroy his reputation. That's what my point is. 7 years now. If this guy was 16, had sex with Kevin and never said nothing, and it was eating him up for 7 years, then I could say, all right, I understand. But if you are in a 7-year relationship with somebody, and then you want to go to the public and say, he's gay. First of all, nobody knew he was gay. Even if you looked at him and thought he was gay, nobody knew that.
Well, I guess nobody who didn't know him.
Yeah, and the people that don't even know who Kevin Clash is, now that they know who he is, now they might be saying, especially if they're very conservative, oh, I don't want my child looking at Elmo. I don't even want my child watching Sesame Street. I'm throwing out all these Elmo. Now you damaging his reputation and you fucking with his money because you didn't get whatever he promised to you. Now you want to destroy him because you're destroyed. I'm not feeling that situation at all, and that's what I think is going on because 7 fucking years. If I was with somebody for 7 years at 16 and I broke up with them at 23, okay, I had fun, the relationship is over, but I'm not going to go damage your reputation by trying to get money out of you and extort you and do all of this bullshit. Ain't nobody got time for that. What are you trying to gain from this? What are you trying to gain? And then you're going to hire the same lawyers that was in the Jerry Sandusky trial. Oh, God. So what the fuck?
Wait, who is he? Did they show a picture of him?
They didn't show a picture of him. They didn't say his name, but the boy, I think he's 23 now.
Yeah.
He might be 23 now. So it sounds like you had a 7-year relationship.
Wait, who's saying relationship? Who's saying? Oh, they're using the word relationship.
Yeah, because his lawyers, the guy, Sesame Street, it was Sesame Workshop and his lawyer. So everybody knows what's going on, but now it's just a shame that this is all out in the public for everybody to discuss. And of course, everybody's gonna have an opinion about it, but I'm just not feeling him. And you know how these bitter queens get. If you fuck me up, I'ma fuck you up, and now the whole world knows about this guy, and I just don't think that that's right.
I agree. I agree with you. I just excuse me.
It's just sad.
I agree with you to an extent. I agree about the part where the guy doing that. I agree. But I think at some point, some bit of responsibility has to be laid on Kevin Clash himself. Because then it has, to me, it goes all the way back to, but you're 45 and he's 16.
Yep.
That's why I look at it. You know? Now, had he waited until the boy was over the age of 18, then fine. The guy's grown. Do what you want to do. You know? Hey, I mean, I still would be like, well, you know, you still do. Because let me tell you something. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There are, well, not now, because I'm so, like, you know, when when you're saved and all this type of stuff, you just look at life a whole little totally different. But at one point a few years ago, I was looking at myself and I was just saying, oh my God, even though I was of age, I was like, oh my God, I really lost my virginity to a 37-year-old. But the thing is, it wasn't a 37-year-old that I just met and just slept with. This was somebody that I was talking to. We were talking to each other for that year, and then, you know, whatever the case may be. And then it ended. So it wasn't like I just jumped in the bed and lost my virginity. No. But I just think that if Kevin Clash would have waited until this boy, since he claims he waited until he was of age to have sex with him, then he should have waited until he was of age to actually start a relationship with him. Now, if he would have waited until the boy was of age, then we really wouldn't be having this conversation, because then we would be saying, well, he's of age, he's over the age of 18, he's doing him, whatever the case may be. He may be still a little bit immature, but I mean, he is legally grown in this country. But I just don't accept the fact that he was 16 years old. That's 2 years away from being legal in this country. And like you said, in some states that is, it's consent. I don't know who passed that law, but I guess whoever it is.
Because you know why I think it's done that way? Because you get a lot of people, some people go to high school or whatever. They might be in the 9th grade and there's somebody in the 12th grade or whatever. And once you at a certain age, you think you want to be with this person. And I don't know exactly why it's that way. But you know, some parents are strict. No, you can't talk to my child. And somebody probably fought for that law to be like, well, I'm grown. I could do what I want. I could date who I want.
But you're not grown at 16.
I know, but people think that.
No, but just because you think it don't mean you are.
But at 16, that's what I say. At 16, you know.
Let me tell you something.
There's a part where you are a child, even though you're still a child at 16. You know what you are doing.
I agree with you. But let me tell you something. If Madison or Tibby brought a 45-year-old man here to your mother's house at the age of 16.
It's not going
down. So wait a minute. But I don't understand, because if you say that they at 16 you can consent to it. It's not
even the part.
But then why is it okay? Why is it okay for another 16-year-old to, but not your nieces?
Whether we agree with it or not. I didn't say I agree. I said I didn't agree.
No, you said.
I know. No,
but you don't agree.
No, I don't agree with it. But you can
consensual.
You can do what you want.
But do you think?
Guess what?
But do you think Madison and Tibby at 16
guess what?
know what they are doing and know what they're talking about if they bring a 45-year-old man to this house?
No, but if they was living in my household, see, listen, no, it's not different.
What's good for the goose should be good for the gander.
No, because I didn't say it was good for the gander, bitch. I said if I was 16 and they was 27 or 21, even though you're not there, even though no, first of all, I wouldn't want to date nobody. My mom ain't fucking know what I was doing.
Well, even if she did know what she was doing.
Even if she did know, I still was doing me.
See, and that's the problem. That's why we got so many grown people out here.
Yes.
Because you know why? Because you got kids that were like you who thought, oh, I'm 16. I know what I'm doing. Let me tell you something. Don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong.
Because when I was 16, I thought I knew what I was doing too. So me and you was in that same boat, except you was way ahead of me in the boat. Because you was messing with a 27-year-old. When I was 16, I was just afraid to mess with a 20-year-old. Okay? That just goes to show.
Oh, but they don't know the real secrets. Oh my God.
Who don't know the real secrets?
We'll talk about it one of these days.
About who?
Huh?
Oh, not about me.
No.
Oh, I'm about to say, because there are no secrets.
Child, because it was a... Oh, no.
What?
It was a scandal back in... Oh, one of these days. Shout out. Hey, y'all know what I'm talking about? The ones that know me. Hey, it was a scandal back in the day.
Between who?
I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just saying it was a scandal back in the day. But hey, 16-year-olds, let me tell you. See, because at 16 you think you're grown, but you have no idea.
But see, you're contradicting yourself.
I'm not.
Listen to what I'm saying.
No, you listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
You listen to what the hell I'm saying.
I did listen to what you're saying. You're saying that it's not okay, but yet if you're 16 and if you can consent to it, then it is okay. That's what you're saying.
We're not going to agree with it anyway. So just like you said, if Madison and Tippy was 16, dated somebody 21, you damn
I didn't say
right.
21, I said 45.
Oh no, that's not going to go down.
But why is it not good for them, but yet you keep saying, well, if you're 16 and in certain states...
I didn't say it was good for this boy and this man sleep together. What I said was, why is this man at 45 dating the 16-year-old?
Listen to what I'm saying, because you're not listening.
Because you said I'm
No. If you would listen.
I'm listening.
No,
I'm trying to go ahead.
I didn't say no. What I'm saying is, you and I are on the same page.
Yeah.
Yes, he should not have done that. It's wrong.
Yeah.
But where we differ is where you step off to the side and you go, well, certain states allow you to do it because they felt. Let me finish. Because they feel as though at 16 you are able to consent, and then another argument that you're saying is at 16 you know what you're doing and you know what you want. That's what you're saying. So my point is, okay, so then if your nieces came to you at 16 and said, I want to mess with somebody older than me at that age, you say no, it's not okay, but then you turn around and say, oh, but it is, because then you do know what you want. So then how come it's not okay for them, but it's okay for somebody else?
I didn't say it was okay for somebody else.
You did say that. You said...
what you're not listening
Wait a minute. Did you not just hear what I just said?
Are you going to listen?
No, go ahead. Because I'm getting confused. Okay, go ahead and say what you're going to say.
Because now you're trying to confuse me, and I ain't got time.
No, I'm not confusing you.
Nobody got time.
Go ahead and say what you're going to say.
No goddamn confusion. So just because at 16 I say you know what you want and you know you want to be with, that does not mean it's okay. I didn't say it was okay to do it. What I said is at 16 you do know what you want and you do know who you want to sleep with at that time. So even if my nieces were 16 dating a 47-year-old, there's no way, no motherfucking way that I would even let that go down. At 45 and a 16-year-old, first of all, your brains are on two different levels. Even though you might think that you're ready for somebody like that, you ain't ready for nothing at all. For real. Your hormones are just raging, and you think that this man is going to shower you with all of these gifts and everything. That's why you probably want to be with somebody that old. Because that's the only reason why I can expect a 16-year-old and a 47-year-old or a 45-year-old to be trying to date at all. I didn't say you can go ahead and do it and it's okay. If you want to, if you're 16 and it's consensual, you can. If you say yes, even if you're the parent and you say no, and by law, you can do it. And I didn't say it was okay. I didn't say it was okay. I didn't say it was okay for me at 16 to be with somebody 27. I did it because that's what the fuck Kevin wanted to do. It didn't matter what Barbara wanted. It didn't matter what nobody else wanted.
But so then you agree, because then we are on two different pages, because then you agree that by law that's an okay law. I don't think that's an okay law. You should not be okay at 16 consenting to something like that. For some states, including this state, because you say this state does that, for states to allow a 16-year-old to consent to having sex with somebody older than them, that is horrible, and that should not be a law passed, and that should not be a law that anybody should agree with. I would never. You said that by law it's okay, but then that should not be okay.
Even though you think it should not be okay, first of all, I would never think that a 16-year-old would be out there with a 40-something-year-old. But you know what? It happens.
Yeah, it does happen. But just because it happens does not make it right.
But at some point, first of all,
that's the point that I'm trying to make. That should not be right.
Even if you think it's not right, what do you expect at 16? At 16 now, some people get out of high school like that. I mean, around the age of 16 or 17. So if they meet somebody that they like, let's say they 16, no, let's say they 17 and get out of high school, right? And they out of high school. Mind you, they're out of high school. They meet somebody that's 23. And even though that person is 23 and they're 17, you trying to say they shouldn't date because they're not of legal age or be having sex?
No, that legally that is not right. No, they shouldn't be. When I was 17-year-old, I never had sex with anybody older than me like that. As a matter of fact, when I was 17-year-old, I was not having sex. The people that I messed around with were my age. There was no reason why I was looking for somebody who was that older than me because I was underage. When I got of age, I could do what I wanted to do because, one, my mother and father weren't taking care of me. 2, in the eyes of the law, I was of legal age. So therefore, I didn't have to answer to anybody once I stepped over the age of 18 or once I reached 18. Hell, my father used to tell me, once you get 18, that's when your parents legally have the right to kick your ass out.
Yeah, that's true.
Therefore, you are an adult and they no longer have to take care of you. If you are under the age of 18 and your parents are still taking care of you, legally they have that legal responsibility to take care of you. How on God's green earth is that okay for you to then step out with somebody older than you? Or why would somebody that old or 20, I don't care, a 23-year-old, because I have a friend that's like this. He thinks that it's okay to mess with teenagers. And I always say to him, you are too old, but the reason why he thinks that it's okay because he can manipulate them.
Yeah.
He can't mess with somebody of our age because people of our age will give him what I give. No, that's not right. You can't do stuff like that. But see, he thinks it's cute.
But see, let me tell you something. Me at 27 and Dennis, everybody knows this. I don't like people under the age of 25. I don't, because I feel like these young guys, especially the new ones, their mind is not there. So at 21, you think, this is what you think.
21's
you think,
young.
listen, you think that you're ready.
And I'm only 22.
But no, you're not. You're not ready. You're not ready. But if you, at this time, we are in a different age. This is not the fucking 80s anymore. You know, people get pregnant at fucking what? 14, 15. They become parents now. It's a whole new different ball game. Even if you don't agree with it, it's just the law now. And I understand where people say it's not right or it's not okay, but this is the law. At 17, if you out of school, and I feel like if you out of school, you fuck whoever you want to fuck. Even if your mom don't see, people might look at me crazy, but you can. Especially as a teenager, your job is to go to school, get that diploma, and then go off to college. That's your goal. But if you 17 or you 16 and you out of school, you already did your duty. Your parents' job is to raise you, get you through school and get you to college and get on. They ain't got to kick you out. Don't get me wrong. Some parents like them to stay. You ain't got to kick them out. But you ain't got to. I mean, you can. If it's a good age, I think you can go ahead and screw you one. As long as you wrap it up. You wrap it up.
Let me ask you a question. What age did you start screwing?
At 16. 16. Now, see, because my situation is different. Because, you know, I used to...
Everybody's situation is... I don't know, what did you used to do?
Okay. No, I'm not going all the way there.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, with the girls... The girls, I was a mess too. But...
What?
Yes.
What you say? The girls what?
I'm not going into this because this is a whole different topic, you know, for another day. I've really thought about the girls that, you know, I used to, you know, oh God, that is crazy. It's crazy. I don't know, it's crazy. But ain't no way I would ever agree with no 16-year-old and no 45.
You already said that.
It's no.
You already said that.
I'm just saying, it's just so wrong.
Is this something you want to share with us?
No, it's just so wrong.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. What do you honestly think should happen to Kevin Clash?
What do I think should happen to him? Let this man go. Let this man go. I mean, a 7-year relationship. It was, first of all, it was already wrong from the door.
Okay, so wait.
It was
since you said that,
door.
Now, since you said that, okay, fine, you said that. Do you think that if parents start to backlash on him and Elmo or whatever,
it's going to be crazy.
Do you think that it will be a fair backlash towards him?
You're damn right.
Okay.
Because why at 45 are you fucking a 16-year-old?
Okay.
Now see, the age. First of all,
I just feel bad.
This should be at least okay. Honestly, in real talk.
Okay.
At 16, the oldest you should really be dating is 21. My opinion. Anything else, you're not in the same. You're not in the same league. You're not in the same realm. A 16 to 30-year-old, come the fuck on. Come on, now he really wants you to fuck you because you're a young John. You don't know that much. You had because he's into you and you into him, but you think he's into you. And it ain't even that type of thing. It ain't even that type of thing going on. It's basically I'm gonna fuck you, or I might give you some money or whatever, or make it look like I'm taking care of you, but trust and believe. Look, each gonna say I'm fucking somebody else, and I probably got kids on the side, and you just my young John. But there's no way I can agree to that. But I do understand being at 16, you be like, I'm grown.
Well, yeah, we all had that mentality.
But in reality, no, you're not there. No. And you got to learn. You had to learn. Sometimes it takes
some people's
being a hard head to make a soft ass.
Some people's parents will say, "Oh, you grown. Mm-hmm. Well, get the hell out of my house, and let's see how you last a week." And then you realize, "Oh, I'm not grown."
Yeah, this is a video in its own.
Yeah, I just think, I feel bad. The whole situation, I feel bad because at the end of the day,
because it's not gonna look good no matter what.
It's not gonna look good.
Consensual or not consensual.
Then you got this little. I don't live here. I don't know if y'all just heard that, but I don't live there. Then you got this poor little boy in the middle of this, Elmo. You know, Elmo.
But see, anybody can voice Elmo.
No, anybody cannot voice Elmo.
I'm pretty sure he's had an understudy.
But then it's not gonna be Elmo.
Look, and don't nobody know who been doing Kermit the Frog for 50 damn years, or Miss Piggy and all of them.
That's true, but still, their voices are so similar, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Okay, so why do you think he can't find an understudy?
Well, I don't want him to find an understudy. I want him to get his act straight.
Yeah, he need to.
That's a shame.
Look, I just feel bad for him that.
Why couldn't it be me? Why
is
it that the rich people can't never come to me? I want them to date me.
Don't worry. Your day is coming.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming.
I just don't want to date somebody who. I always said I didn't want to, if I make it big, or when I make it big, I want to already be dating somebody. You don't want to be dating somebody new when you make it big, especially if they're not big like you, because then some people's intentions are not good.
But see, and that's the main problem I have today. Because some people think, oh, the scorpion.
Well, see, I don't think that today because I know I'm not big, so I don't really think that.
No, I ain't big, but damn it, you got popularity and you know it.
Well, I have popularity.
And don't tell me you don't get no ass thrown at you.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about dating.
Oh, okay.
You're taking it to a whole
Hey, I'm just saying, it's the truth.
I forgot you're the Scorpio.
But
what I'm saying is totally different from what you're saying. I'm saying as far as dating wise, I don't think that. Well, I know I'm not at that level yet now, so therefore I don't look at it like that. I'm saying when I do make it to a national level where, well, we are kind of national, but when I make it to a level where everybody does know it, but when I make it to a level where
you on Beyonce status, because he ain't saying
main level, then that's when I started to get a little hesitant, but I don't know. It's because, some people's intentions are tricky. What?
Let me tell you, this I'm gonna out this. I ain't gonna out this person, but I'm gonna tell y'all a situation.
Don't tell the person's name.
I ain't gonna say their name. Okay. Just like this, not teenager, because now all of a sudden 22. Okay. He's like, really? I think he was 17. I think because he wrote me. I think I seen his profile say 17 on Twitter. Then all of a sudden it's 22. So you know I follow like 4,000 people. So
maybe you just missed.
So listen, he DMs me. He DMs me saying, "I know you know Tamar, and I'm trying to get my demo to them. Can you submit my demo to them?"
I don't. You know what I do? I don't respond back at all.
I say I don't do that kind of work with Tamar. That's what I told him. I said I don't do that kind of work with Tamar. Yeah. So then he deletes. You can delete the
message
stuff you send. So then he sends me like maybe 2 weeks later. He sends me a message saying, "Are you single?" So I said, "What? Why you want to know if I'm single?" Because I want to date you. So I'm like, I didn't even say that, bitch. Didn't you just write me for Tamar? See, I already know what his intentions are. Let me see how far I can get him or Kevin, and then I'm going to just work my way through this damn industry or try to get my foot in the door somewhere. Stop playing. That's why you got to know what people's intentions are from the door, from the beginning.
That was me.
I would rather not date somebody that knows. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. I just think it's so funny because you said that. I've had a few people not hit me up and say, "Oh, I want to date you," but I've had a few people say, "Oh, so and so." Like, for instance, I always say this. Yesterday, I said this in my car on those few occasions when I talk to myself. I said to myself, why do people think that I am a music scout or a producer? Stop coming to me with all this music.
Check out my song.
I don't even like it like
no, but one day
I just tolerate it for this show.
One day I'm going to take a day and just listen to every music submitted to me. I'm going to take a day and I'm going to listen to your music, and if y'all want the hard truth, I'm going to tell you the real truth.
People wouldn't send you that stuff if you didn't.
No, if I didn't know these people.
If you didn't know these people, they wouldn't give a damn about them.
So somebody going to send me this video of them singing Wildest Dreams. When I tell you, it was so terrible. I said, I had to tweet, if you want to send me music and you singing anybody's shit, you better be on point. Okay. Don't be hounding my DMs and hounding my mentions for me to hear your music and you sound like shit. Because if I tell you, well, first thing I do, if I tell you sound like shit, but I've been watching for a long time, and you can't talk to me like that, and you won't come. No, it's the truth. You gotta hear the truth. Someday, let me tell you, right now, I am contemplating on calling Brandy and saying, what is going on?
But we know
where are you at?
We know that's not gonna happen.
No, it's not. I don't but I want to be truthful. You know, I just don't want nobody to think that I'm being a bitch. You know?
Then, therefore, you need to do what you always tell people to do. It's not what you say; it's how you say it.
But see, but then again,
but I don't see you. I'm sorry to keep cutting you off. But I don't ever see you being a bitch to somebody other than on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now you can be a bitch on YouTube, but I don't see you being a bitch as far as being on the phone with somebody and you know, because I know me and you have gotten into arguments on the phone, and I be trying to make that bitch come out of you, but it just won't. You know, you're so you are kind of polite when we're arguing and going back and forth, and I'm like, but I'm the saved one. Like, why doing all this stuff? But I think that Nina is all the way downstairs,
she's going off.
And we are all the way on the top floor.
And I can feel the floor shaking from her voice.
And she's yelling that loud. Who she's yelling at, I have not a clue, because all I hear is one voice, and that's hers. And when I say we're on the top floor, I mean we're on the top floor to where the roof is right there, and I can step on the roof. That's how high up we are. And she's all the way on the main floor with the front door, and I can hear her. But I don't think you'd be a bitch saying that to her, because I know you wouldn't call her and be a bitch. I think you would say it in a nice way, but I don't know.
Because I know YouTube is my calling, but not just YouTube, not just being on YouTube forever, but I really think that my second calling is to be like an A&R, or to get these people in line and help them, because you could be surrounded by a lot of yes people. I don't know who all she's surrounded by. All I know is the two people I see all the time. But it's like, I want to help. I want to help her. I want to help Kelly Rowland. I just want to help these people. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? There is no way that you're going to have this big promo and then disappear. Kelly, there's no way I would let you. First of all, there's no way Beyonce will put a single out and then wait 4 months to release the damn video. So come on, like, some stuff just don't be looking
at everybody else's music video before she even.
Well, but I know she got to get her face out there, but it's like
but it's
something.
Everybody else's music.
It's like something is. These people don't know they fucking put. Oh, I don't know. It might be my second calling. I don't know.
Maybe it is.
It might be, but I don't want to give up what I do here. Like, I want to be.
Oh, don't worry. If you decide to do that, I'll be fine doing this by myself.
You ain't going to. No, you're going to. I want you to act. And by the way, somebody. Oh, I got to tell you too. Remind me before you leave.
There is a cat on your roof.
She might be outside.
Yeah, on your roof.
She's not on the roof.
Kevin, outside is the roof.
But she's not on the roof.
But where's she at?
Hold on.
Don't leave me up here by myself.
I'm not. Hey, Nina, let the cat in from the backyard.
I don't live here. I don't.
Let the cat in from the backyard.
Yep, let the cat in from the backyard.
Let the cat in from the backyard. Didn't you try that? I had to make sure I said it right. So you talking about let the cat in from the backyard. Here, let the cat in from the backyard. So what we were saying, so yeah, so anyway, they having this VH1 Divas lineup. It's supposed to be a tribute to dance, and they're going to be doing a tribute to Whitney Houston and Donna Summer. It's going to be Kelly Rowland, Jordan Sparks, Miley Cyrus, Adam Lambert is the host, and Demi Lovato from American Idol.
Okay.
That lineup is so questionable.
But which one of them? But who's dancing?
Oh, and Sierra's going to be dancing. Sierra's going to be there too.
So she's the only dancing. So she's going to be doing all the tributes.
Child,
right?
I don't know. I don't know who make up these lineups. I don't know who works for these companies and say who works for these companies and say
who? I listen to none of them.
When you
I don't.
Who?
And don't none of them dance except for
who comes up with these lineups?
If you're gonna have a tribute to dance, why
didn't you call Janet Jackson? Janet Jackson is not. I don't know what she's doing.
I didn't do that before.
You mean to tell me you couldn't get Janet Jackson to come out for VH1 Divas? Like
Janet doing a tribute to somebody
Paula
else other than her brother?
She ain't got to be doing tributes to nobody, but she can. This is for dance, damn it. She can dance. You couldn't get Paula Abdul.
So when I think of dance, I'm gonna call Jordan Sparks and Miley Cyrus.
Sure.
I didn't even know either one could dance.
Now I can see Kelly doing the Whitneys and the Donna Summer tributes.
Donna Summer.
Did I say Donna Summers?
You said Whitney
Donna
and
Summer.
Donna Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donna Summer.
Oh, so you said just Donna Summer?
Okay.
No, but she could. Who the fuck? Look, now, bitch, you want to come up in here too?
I'm just saying, because I don't see it. I just don't see the whole lineup. But you know, that's not my call.
Yeah,
Hey.
hey.
For all that, they should have just grabbed the damn yarmulke and pulled Dionne Warwick up there, and she started dancing. That would have been a shock.
I don't know.
If they would have said Dionne Warwick is going to be the show, let me tell you something. Anything Dionne Warwick is involved with from here on out, I'm watching.
First of all, see, a show like this,
because you get up on stage and say,
a show like this, Brandy, this is something. Even though you don't dance, this is something that you should be on. And you could do I Want to Dance with something. You could do what you did at the BET Awards or something. Mm-hmm. But you should be a part of this. I'm gonna put it down. You fall up. You mean to tell me you couldn't bring Chris Brown? Oh my God! See, this is why I need to get my second calling. I need to go get my blessing. Where's somebody's talking?
That cat. I think that cat ran up here.
Ain't no goddamn cat run up there.
Well, where is it at?
In your ears.
Ain't no cat in my ears. I hear a meowing. And let me tell you one thing's for certain. One thing's for certain and two things for sure. When I'm up here recording, you be quiet. Oh God. I'm locking this.
So, last night on the Real Housewives
and
of
he's
Atlanta,
still coming up the steps.
He ain't getting there.
What you running for, punk?
I ain't running. I'm sitting right here, Sam. Come and get me, Sam.
Room with my ass too.
He got a what?
Mm-hmm.
You want to stick something in my ass? What did you say?
I got a match for your bald head.
Sam, go downstairs, okay? Molly, you in danger, girl.
Where's that from?
Ghost. That was his name, Sam. Look up. He said, tell her you in danger. He said, tell her she put me over and said, you just scared to know. What she say? Tell us these men are after the killer, something like that. What we said? You just can't flat out tell her like that. You gotta tell her the right way.
I thought you was going to fix my life.
You in danger, girl.
That's what you call him told Evelyn. Evelyn, you're in danger, girl.
Okay.
Iyanla was cracking up.
That's what Whoopi Goldberg told Demi Moore. Molly, you in danger, girl. Okay. How about Whoopi Goldberg went to her apartment and was yelling outside that window? Molly, I know you're in there. And the guy came to the window and said, he said, Molly, I know you hear me. And the guy came to the window and said, yeah, I hear you. She told me, shut up.
You know I ain't never see Ghosts.
You ain't never see Ghosts? Oh, man. That's the movie she went to Oscar
I
for.
know, and she was a psychic or something like that.
Oh, that movie is hilarious.
I gotta see it.
Oh, that is my favorite movie. I tried to get Eric to watch it.
Sam still at that door?
I'm not opening that door to find out.
So last night...
Because Sam likes to put his paws on me.
Oh, no.
Okay. I mean, who wouldn't want to put their paws on me? But still.
This is the last segment of today.
We said that topic about what's name was going to be the segment.
That's a whole video by itself.
Well, this is a video.
I know, but I'm just saying, just that one topic. Because they're going to go off in them comments. And I'm pretty sure somebody can say, when I was at 16, I wasn't like that. But we ain't talking about what you
Well, I mean, we all at 16 thought that we were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong.
Okay, because I can tell you some stories. I just told you that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But all the stories I have was of age.
Before the Browns was of
I ain't do
Atlanta.
nothing with nobody who wasn't of
But
age.
you just say you... Oh, never mind.
Didn't I just say what?
So anyway, Christina Aguilera album comes out, Lotus. It comes out tomorrow. I don't think anyone knows about it. I mean, haven't seen Christina Aguilera anywhere. Okay. But I'll probably be reviewing that album. And also, is the rumor going around that the Braxtons, well, it's not a rumor because it's on Huffington Post and Ebony.com, that the Braxtons are seeking a television show, a talk show. And the only thing I have to say about that talk show is, where's McKellen Kevin fitting in that situation? So,
Who you saying
I'm just saying. That's the only thing I'm saying, because I'm trying to figure out where we're going to fit in that situation.
Oh, you don't have to figure out where I'm going to fit in that anyway.
I'm going to fit in on there.
Because I don't care where you fit. I will be just fine.
Oh, we're going to be just fine. But yeah, they're going to be having, you know, like, I guess, like, hot topics, like, they're going to call it Spill the Tea, and they're going to have,
you know what you need to do? You need to call your
segments.
girlfriend when I leave here and call your girlfriend and ask her that. Since you...
Oh, yeah, you know. I'm going to be on that show.
Well, you going to call her and ask her?
Yeah, and I'm going to be on Timing Tonight, too.
Oh, you really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, you see, you know you like to play the fiddle of, yeah, we put you on the show, but then we won't give you a speaking role.
No, you true.
I don't do non-speaking
Oh no!
roles.
I had
put me on the
I
show
had more than enough than a. I had a speaking role. I had a singing
Oh,
role.
but honey, they edited that out when you had no speaking role. Okay.
And show me what I do best besides
Eat.
talk. Eat.
Okay. They tried you.
But I did get my name up there. You know, so
I didn't see your
happy
name.
For that. My name came up there.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So you know, but I'm happy for the Braxtons. They're going to get this. They're going. I'm gonna talk like they're going. They're getting this talk show because they ain't got no choice but to give it to them.
The Goodness Talk Show. That's the name of it.
No, they're going to get in the talk show.
Oh.
But are you guys interested in seeing a talk show? Are you guys into it? I want to
Wait,
know.
who's going to be involved? Like, is it going to be
don't
all
know.
of them?
I don't know if it's
one
gonna
of
be,
them.
I don't know if it's going to be their well, yeah, because they're going to have Miss Braxton, Miss Evelyn Braxton, with a segment. You know, ex Miss Evelyn or ex Mama Braxton. So this could be they could be onto something, but I don't know who's going to all be running it. Yeah.
Well, you'll probably be the host.
I can't be no host. First of all, I would have to have several cocktails before the show. You know what? You know one thing I'm working on though. I'm really working.
Hopefully, working on not needing a drink.
No, shut up.
I mean
drink.
No, I mean not needing a drink to do stuff. That's not a good thing to say.
I haven't had a drink in a long time.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh no.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying.
Because you just said it. You just said it, not me.
Yeah.
You said it. You said, "Oh, I can't be a host unless I have a couple cocktails." That should never be the case. Like, that shouldn't be the case. Why do you need a cocktail to be a host?
Who said that nobody else don't take a cocktail?
Well, we're not talking about somebody else. We're talking about you.
Oh, because if I want to have a drink to calm my nerve, if I want to have a drink to calm my nerve, I could do that.
You've been doing this show for 5 years and your nerves ain't calm yet?
No, first of all,
my nerves was calm the first day I stepped on this camera with you.
30,000 viewers versus, oh my God, millions. That's different.
Your nerves ain't never calm. Your nerves ain't calm when you're in front of... No, your nerves is calm when you're in front of this camera. That's because you got a drink in your hand. But if you ain't got no drink in your hand, then your nerves ain't calm.
You see me make a drink tonight?
No, but you was sipping in our last video.
I sure was. And had a good time. We had a good time.
Yeah, you always have a good time when you got a cup in your hand.
We had a good time. Drink or no drink. Drink or no drink. Girl, get your life.
I think you're missing my point.
No, I didn't miss a point.
Or maybe you got my point. You're just trying not to get my point.
But if I want to have a cocktail, or if Kevin want to have a cocktail, that's my business.
No, the only thing I'm saying, it is your business. You can have as many cocktails. The only thing I'm saying is, I don't think you should verbally say, "Oh, I need a cocktail to hold something." You should not say that because then that means that you have to be.
There's a lot of things.
Liquored up to do something.
I don't have to be looking up to do that.
No, but I'm saying, that's what you're saying.
But sometimes I do want to do that. Or if my nerves get a certain type of way, sometimes I do might want to have a drink.
Well, thank God I ain't got your nerves.
Well, hey,
you should be happy you don't have my stomach because I have a weak stomach. Ooh, my stomach. I have a very weak stomach.
We're two different people.
Yeah.
So,
Because I don't have nerves like that.
The last night was the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I got the type of nerves where I'm like, oh, I'm here. So where do we begin? Show me where
Well,
I need to sit.
that's good. We're all different. We're all different people, and that's what makes us unique. So,
But you know, you would think that you had those type of nerves the way you go off on this camera. Everybody would think that Kevin
but
had
I'm
those type of
different.
nerves.
People don't know I'm a shy. If you catch me at the wrong time, I might be very, very shy. If you say I love watching the Scorpion Show and everything,
You better just,
oh, thank you. Because if they catch me like shopping or whatever, and they go off and people start looking, that makes me nervous. That makes me nervous. Who does that? I don't do that. Now you better get your life.
oh, Kevin, I love you on the Scorpion Show.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. But if they going off in front of all of these,
Oh my God, it's Kevin on the
I'm gonna be
Scorpion
like,
Show.
oh my God.
Oh my God. you're
Sometimes it's
No,
not
he
the
really
right
turns
time.
into Janet Jackson.
Oh my God, you're doing too much.
I don't do that, but I'll just be like, thank you for watching the show. And people like, well, who the fuck is that? What ain't that going on?
And then he be sitting there sweating.
Oh, you think it's funny? Now you trying to be funny.
I am cracking myself up. Now I'm finished.
You finished? Because I'm finished.
Okay, come on. Let's go.
No, I'm done.
Okay, come on.
You done?
Yes, come on.
Because I'm done. I can stop.
All right, come on. I'm
done. You can talk about the Housewives. I'm done.
I'm saying if you're done, I'm done. I agree.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk about the Housewives next week. But thank y'all for watching this video, and y'all have a good night.